Officials called it a terrible case of animal hoarding. 77 animals rescued in November from the Dodge Boarding Kennels in Gettsville, and the dead bodies of dozens more animals found in freezers there. Today, the two women accused of animal cruelty facing a judge. 7 Eyewitness News reporter Ed Riley, the only reporter there today.
Stuff like that.
They've been fully cooperative with law enforcement.
This afternoon, Dodge Boarding Kennels owner Maria Faracelli from Amherst and kennel operator Sheila Melly from Niagara Falls were arraigned on 5 counts of animal cruelty related to the rescue of 77 animals from the facility in early November.
The majority of the animals were living in their own waste. It was a very dark environment. There wasn't much lighting for the animals. It just was not a safe habitat for these animals to be residing in.
The women entered not guilty pleas and were ordered not to have any animals while the case proceeds.
There's just animals stacked upon animals.
The raid received a lot of media attention after officers from the SPCA, Amherst Police, and State DEC rescued dozens of animals living in what they said were deplorable conditions. And they made the shocking discovery of 72 dead animal bodies found carefully stored in freezers. But today, an explanation from the women's defense attorney.
And a lot of those animals were actually wild animals, animals that had been brought to the shelter that had already been deceased that they had been keeping because they just didn't have the funds to be able to cremate those animals.
SPCA officials still believe this was a case of animal hoarding.
That they've never intended any malice or harm to these animals as they were seized, and I think they want the public to know that as far as the animals were concerned, that they were doing their very best to take care of them.
Most of the rescue animals have been adopted, but a few were unable to be saved and have died.
So regardless of being a sanctuary, the animals still need to be provided for as per the law. They need the medical attention, they need proper sustenance.
Each charge carries a penalty of up to 1 year in jail and fines up to $1,000. Both Faracelli and Melly were released on their own recognizance. They're scheduled to be back in court for a pre-trial conference on February 5th. Live in the studio, Ed Riley, 7 Eyewitness News.
We are following a